the Super Dating Simulator presents Hyper Crush Battle Arena 3, full characters and bracket to be revealed tomorrow, hopefully. And then we're going to go right into it, baby. We're going to be fighting this coming Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And right now, though, we are trying to woo some more folks during Arcade Spirits. I realize now, going back to, if you watch these in the archives, this is going to be some weird historical record of everything that we were doing leading up to the shows. Probably what was happening in our personal lives. I'm sure it's just going to be this rich tapestry of hours of gaming content that you're going to look back on fondly. But there's some people that don't look on gaming content that fondly. And that's okay. They are our partners. They are people who love us very much. And so I want to have a very special guest come on this particular stream, as I just spoiled it. What? Maru? You might recognize Maru. I believe the name is Maru. The character's name is Maru from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hiromu Takahashi comes out with like 2 of these cats. But this cat is a standee because it's representing somebody who is off camera joining us this evening. What's the name of our guest?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
It's Emily McGregor.
I'm here.
You're here, and
Don't want to be on camera.
No, you don't want to be
also
on camera.
Dip out to get our food.
That's possible. Yeah, you should probably do that. You can probably speak up a little bit louder so we can hear you on it, but maybe not. Okay.
Or not.
Or not.
I'll just shout from over here.
Okay, that's possible too. Well, this is a great place to begin. So, Emily, I know you haven't seen this stuff yet, but we are in the middle of kind of establishing ourselves at this new arcade. And so we're going to see some lovely people to potentially date or woo in the future. So right now we're going behind the door, as you can see on the claw machine, and we are going to see who is back there working on some important projects. Yeah. I turn the handle, I step inside. In a little room tucked away between the back offices and the Funplex front, I find what is very likely this Naomi, spoken only of in myth and legend. Now, arcade historians will note that Naomi, I believe, was the name of one of Sega's original like arcade microchip, or the arcade boards that they would use to program games on there. Naomi. There's also like a bunch of other ones. I forget if AM2 is the name of the developer or name of a board, but Naomi was definitely the name of a Sega development board, so that might be also a little reference. And again, we have a through line of these penguins that are in this background. You can see the little orange penguin, even with the bow tie. This is starting to look suspicious to me as a person who's associated with a company that has that mascot logo. Oh, here we go. A girl about my age, but certainly not my height, is tinkering away on what looks like an old tube-style computer. So what's the over-under that this woman is either way taller than us or way shorter than us? Do you guys want to take a guess? Maybe it'll figure out in a second here. Just checking the stream before we really get into it, making sure that everything is live and looking good. Maybe it'll figure out in a second here. Just checking the stream before we really get into it. Oh, sounds good. Sure all right. That's right. Self-checks. Our own self-checks. Okay. A girl about my age is certainly not my height. I think that this means she's shorter than me. I didn't realize they had so many circuits. Also, bold move already. I mean, I'm assuming she's wearing like an apron, but the midriff with the apron, kind of a bold style choice. Emily, what do you think about having a midriff shirt while wearing an apron? Is that like...
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Is that a fuck yeah?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Why not?
Why is that a fuck yeah from you?
I don't know. It's a little sexy. It's not too sexy.
So it's like you're teasing the sexiness, but you're not really...
You're not committing.
Let it be known, guys, non-committal is the new sexy 2021.
Yeah, it's like you don't really give a shit.
Yeah. She doesn't notice me when I come in. This is Naomi. She doesn't notice me when I come in. Too busy soldering a capacitor into place. You've soldered before.
I have.
That's amazing. I've only... Well,
It's not like welding. You're just like...
I've welded. So you've soldered, I've welded.
Also,
Hey, we try to keep these streets clean.
sorry. Oh, shit.
No.
Shit.
Fuck it.
Do you? No.
No,
you
not
don't.
really.
No, you
I
don't.
kind of like avoid swearing, though.
I do.
Excuse me,
Why?
this is my avatar. Why do I avoid swearing on these streams?
Yeah.
Well, just in case, for all the 7-year-olds watching.
Mm.
By the way, this is not YouTube. This is not kids' content. It's not kids' content. For lack of a better way to interrupt her. I was worried no matter what I did, she might, I don't know, burn her fingers or jump so high she hit the ceiling or something. Ah! Oh, here we go. All right. Guys, this is Exhibit A in what I'm going to name Nerd Bait. She's got the cute t-shirt, the midriff, but she also has an apron with tools, which means she knows how to get things done. Also glasses. Also looks suspiciously like my wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, I got my first boyfriend out of my soldering skills, so I was nerd bait. He liked my...
Are you serious?
Yeah, my metal 3D model of like a fucking cell. Sorry, I cuss a lot.
You can say fuck, it's fine.
Of a cell. Of
Really?
Yeah, like a mitochondria.
I did not know this story. Guys,
Yeah.
this is a
He,
super dating stream exclusive.
he
This is about
messaged-
dating.
Messaged me on AOL, AIM, and model, and that was that. That was the intro.
I was about to make
Dating myself.
I was about to make some divisive comment that like, oh, come on, like she's cute, but this is obviously like just for the audience. It's based in reality, folks. My wife was this reality. My wife is this reality.
This room is for employees only.
Were you also just as studious about the rules?
No.
Okay.
I also didn't have a job. I was like 12.
Okay, well, this woman is definitely not 12. As we say often in super dating simulators, I am definitely 18. Everything's above board here. She said with no apostrophe. Also, you might notice this as the escape continues. The Sam avatar, I've named myself Sam Bud. Yeah, because we just did the flower show.
Oh.
He's really, like, pedantic, which is
Are
unfortunate.
you lost? Do you need something?
Also, what does it says Naomi? I guess it says Naomi on her name tag, but it looks like it says Nowcliff or something. Anyway, I'm Sam Budd. I'm the new floor attendant starting today.
Hi. I didn't realize Francine already found someone.
I also know in the previous episode they do the hand on hip gesture that we've used a lot in super dating. Again, we are being realistic and true to the genre.
I guess I forgot to check my text. Oh, whoops.
Ah, she's so real. She's just like me, forgetting to check her text. She probably gets absorbed in all that soldering. One thought comes to... Why is that funny?
Stupid.
She probably does get absorbed in soldering.
Why are you checking your phone while you're doing this stream?
Because I'm checking the health of the stream. It's very healthy.
That you're like checking Twitter like while you were streaming.
Streamers check Twitter during gameplay all the time. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I forgot to turn on my guides, but each choice has a different, like, weighted value in terms of how it changes my character. Maybe this is good. We're going a little blind. No wonder I didn't notice her until now. She was totally focused on the task at hand. I always assumed retro arcade nerds were fat middle-aged guys. That's very judgmental.
Yeah, don't say that.
Oh my god, she is so cute. Oh no, so what this is like your inner thoughts about a situation.
Oh.
And will probably influence like the flavor text that your character thinks.
Don't think.
I don't want to think any of these two. She's so cute, I want to hug her. That would be super inappropriate. I mean, she is cute. She does look like my wife. But I think I'm mainly thinking, oh, she's very focused.
Yeah.
I think so. Don't be a weird...
Yeah, don't be a weirdo.
Guys, don't judge people. Don't judge people. There's all sorts of people that go to a retro arcade.
Yeah, don't be an incel either.
Yeah, do not be an incel. This is the path to inceldom.
Yeah, that's like step 1.
Step 1, to become an incel. 2. Okay, no wonder I didn't notice her. You're going to learn a lot, because you're going to get my wife's perspective and my perspective, and how soldering might be a way to pick up somebody. Okay.
I've also been watching the Q documentary, so I'm sure that'll.
All right, no. This is not just going to turn completely into. So this is what I've been watching on Netflix lately.
Why not?
Because we have a job to do.
I don't know anything about what's going on, though.
That's true. I can't really judge you for that.
You're the one that brought me on this.
This is also.
I did not ask to be on this.
Well, I want to spend time with you
I
tonight.
appreciate that. It's very nice. It's great.
It's very nice. Wow, so nice, so great.
So great. Happy to be here.
Video games were a
I
mistake.
don't know what you expected.
Video games were a mistake. Okay. Unlike my wife, Naomi is very dedicated to what she's doing right now. What I first noticed is her smile. Even when squinting to see the tiny components on that circuit board, even when lasers are focused, she's smiling.
I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Fun Putz's techie. Hi! Pleased to meet you. I was expecting Gavin, though. He usually checks up on me about now.
Nice.
So Gavin was the hot guy that we met. So we first met a hot guy who was more of the financial dude and the accountant. And now we've met this cute girl. So we're getting all the flavors.
Were you into Gavin?
Yeah, Gavin was cute.
Okay.
Yeah, Gavin was definitely cute. Because they drew him like classic, like super, like he had the V, he had a nice vest. He had a curated, like, he had a curated beard, like a little chin strap, but it was like,
It's like
yeah, it was nice. Choice. Gavin, choice. He's busy doing strange things with numbers. Busy doing strange things with my, okay,
Gavin.
it does, doesn't it? We're already so familiar. We're going to be the best of friends.
I take it he sent you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with this monitor. It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping it after what happened last time.
This is important for life, for the people watching, is if you have people that are around CRT televisions, don't treat them with respect. We had a friend recently that purchased a CRT, and I'm just waiting for the moment when he realizes that you can still overload the tubes in that television set. You just got to be really careful. Those components get really sensitive as time goes on.
Oh, well, I dropped it.
I dropped it. Right. She helps me lift the large cathode ray tube, sliding the heavy metal framework into place with the exposed guts of the nearby arcade cabinet. Cathode ray. Yeah, that's a CRT. Cathode ray tube. CRT television. There's also, like, the original Asteroids machines that have, like, those really intense lasers.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Those are super cool. If you still have a chance after post-COVID to go into an arcade and they have, like, an original vector graphics cabinet, it's because they have those still working are really cool. They create a thing you can't replicate on an LCD screen. Alright, now we have to ask a question. Why is it so empty in there? Maybe we could fill it with nacho dip. It's my first time seeing the guts of a game. So the third one's more of the neutral. Middle one's like, I'm a goofball. And then the why is it so empty in there is like, kind of like a straight, narrow, factual person.
What are you trying to build?
I've been trying to like role play it as if I was really this character. So I don't think I would never say this. Maybe we could fill a nacho dip.
Yeah,
like,
you're not an idiot.
Thanks, babe. I like that. Why is it so empty? Seems inefficient. Now, I don't think I would say seems inefficient, but Sam Budd says that. Ooh, a pocket multimeter.
Let me explain.
That was one thing that we didn't do when we were in Tokyo years ago, is I didn't play at a sit-down candy cab. I I don't know. I looked off screen long enough to try and get a reaction, and there was none.
Well, okay. There's
A
like,
candy cab is a sit-down cabinet, and then the
okay.
ones that we
I
typically...
didn't know if that was a game. The candy cabinet.
It does sound like a game.
It does.
No.
It's not. It's just a type of cabinet.
It's a type of cabinet.
Yeah.
It's like they have little stools there, and then in some Japanese arcades, they have like the ashtrays like right next to the
I
cabinet.
feel like we played lots of different games.
We did. We played more interesting things than just sitting down.
Yeah.
We played the keyboard game, the one with taiko drums. That was good.
Beautiful.
I wish we had done a little bit more crane games, but I think it was similar to when we went to Vegas and we didn't want to gamble.
Right.
That just seems like a waste,
Yeah. We wanted to spend our money on food.
and we did.
That's true.
So Naomi's schooling us in the layout of an arcade cabinet. So the marquee is the strip across the top with the name. The wrap, I didn't know this, the artwork that wraps around the monitor, that's the bezel. So there's sometimes like a little 2-inch thing that like splits up the monitor. It's usually like flavor art. Wow. Naomi loves games.
Yeah, you stand like watching yourself on a delay.
Oh, well, I was just seeing if anybody's in the chat. Okay. I like at least main questions are, how are you doing this? Why are you doing this? This is an intervention. A bunch of weird boxes in a row look ugly. I agree it's beautiful in its own way. So you're a resident game historian then. I think it's beautiful in its own way.
Yeah.
She stares lovingly at this. Well, honestly, it's a box of wood. Sam Bud, get your head out of your asshole. It was made to be one whole thing. The art, the style, of course the game itself, all of it's part of the same experience. Everything about the game is the game. If you run an emulator on a game console, it's made lesser. I think that's true. I think like the nature of it, of an arcade cabinet, there is something unique about...
Yeah, I feel like you're always disappointed when it's an emulator. Like you want the cabinet.
Yeah.
It's like, alright. If it's an emulator.
And what we're talking about is like those cabinets where it's like it's 500 games in one, and you just like select it. Like, yeah, you want it to be its own hardware. There's something different feeling about it.
Unless you're at a dive bar and it's like the only game, and then you want it.
There's probably some math to be done for the ratio, where it's like if you have one game, it should be a multi-game. But if you have at least 3 games, at least 2 have to be originals.
Yeah. There you go. There's your math.
There's the math.
Dive bars.
Dive bar math. God, I do miss dive bars.
I do miss dive bars. I actually miss dive bars more than like classy bars.
I do too, actually. I do too.
Because I feel like we've gotten very good at making cocktails at home, and like I don't really want to spend $14 for a cocktail anymore. That makes me sad.
Why?
But I will spend $4 for a badly mixed rum and coke.
Yeah. I will have a badly mixed rum and coke, a pinball machine.
Yeah.
That's all I need, and or a popcorn machine.
Popcorn, yeah.
I think popcorn machine, one original like Asteroids cabinet, and a pinball thing. Like
Yeah, with like a wobbly joystick.
yeah.
A sticky wobbly joystick.
No, see that's where we differ. I want
Well, it's
veracity.
going to be sticky. Like that's not an option.
It's not an option. It has to be sticky.
Well, it's going to be sticky.
Dustin in the chat is asking if we're going to put the moves on this gal. Dustin, we might actually. We're just ooh, she thinks Gavin's a jerk. Gavin is a little particular.
Mm.
What's wrong with Gavin? I like Gavin. He's hot. Oh, she switched the arm that she has on her hip. So this might be her evil hip. The other hip doesn't
She's an
work. So
evil hip?
I don't know. I'm just making that up because she had her arm like this. Now she's got her arm like this. You know, this is what does that mean?
It's just shifting around.
All he cares about is money. Ooh, look at the little pout. She's pouting now. She thinks that Gavin's gonna ruin the Funplex. That doesn't sound right. He seemed easy enough to get along with, and what's more, Gavin gave me that whole speech about protecting their dreams. See, Gavin kind of like let his guard down a little bit, and we kind of understood that he wasn't just a jerk butt. He's studious because he sees himself as a guardian. So yeah, now we're getting into the interdynamics of the arcade. Clear the air and find out more. Let her keep talking. Don't rock the boat. This is interesting. What would you pick in this case? So this is more of like, what's our action? Like, do we not interject at all and like, don't rock the boat? Do we let her keep talking? Or do we clear the air and try and find out more? Like, do we try to explain?
Or do you want to find more about, I don't know, Davis. Do you want to find more about Gavin? Or do you need that information? I don't know, what's that?
Well, the goal, I think they kind of set it up at the beginning. Like, the goal is you just kind of move through the game. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, statting or do anything particular. I think it's more like...
It's no strategy. It's just like, what do you actually want?
Yeah, it's trying to encourage you to just play the way you feel, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily want to rock the boat. I guess I'm too new to her, right? Like, maybe just let her keep talking. I can't, like...
I feel like don't rock the boat and let her keep talking are the same.
Right? But don't rock the boat maybe implies that you'll go along with her a little bit more.
They'd be like, yeah, Gavin sucks. Like that.
I'll just let her keep talking for now. It's neutral.
You're the one that asked me to go.
No! I followed your advice. I did the choice. Right?
Sure.
Oh boy, guys.
No.
Oh, see, she stopped herself. It's not right of me to dump all this workplace gossip right on the head of the newbie. So,
Ah,
good job, babe.
that's good.
The entire time it's just like, it's your fault I'm here.
No.
This is you're getting an insight to the 10-year wedded bliss. You see, I love you too. You seem like a good person, and you love arcade games. It's a lot of love in this room. Let's get back to work. Aww. Thank you, babe. You seem like a strong, striving kind of guy. Well, a strong guy. Well, you're a guy. That's enough. That's pretty funny. I'm semi-insulted then. Some of the names of these cabinets are really funny. Moopy. Moopy's a good fake game name. Fist of Discomfort. There's also this runner of penguins in this game, like Pengy. All right, so we're setting up the cabinet. We're just going through because now it's like, all right, we set the arcade cabinet down. We're doing good. Yes, tubes are finicky. Thanks for helping me out, Sam. I think you're going to do just great here. This is honestly all I need to hear from anybody at any time. Just basic encouragement and reinforcement. Happy to hear. Stomach growling. Oh, I thought I threw my back out for a second. Threw my back out playing this game.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Oh yeah, the bagel bites. The only thing Iris cares about right now is getting me bagel bites. Shh. Oh, they don't sell... What self-respecting bookstore doesn't sell donuts? Wub sub sandwich. You don't want to go there. You need to eat healthy. Hey, I know. Back to her hidey hole. What's she giving me? A boxed lunch? We're already at the boxed lunch level? So I said I was hungry. Now she's giving me a boxed lunch. It's a bento box. We learned them from her mom back when they lived in Japan. It's done. The die is cast. We're dating Naomi. She knows how to make a bento box.
Yeah, that's enough.
Wait, you're giving me your lunch?
I'm also just hungry.
Yeah, I'm also hungry too. We're about to get a bento of sorts.
Oh, that's fine. Outside. Bring it inside.
We're very on brand in that we are about to eat sushi. So once that arrives, we might have to cut the stream off a little early tonight. Because I don't want to eat on stream. Nobody wants that. Hit the whole story. Oh, yeah. Forget what the whole story is about. I've got a book delivery to pick up anyway. Is it a whole story because it's plot holes? Is that the pun? So Naomi, yeah, I can't help but think she was just looking for an excuse to go get some junk food. Agreed. This is all just like a clever ploy to get me to eat her, you know, her mom packed her probably something healthy, and then she's like, I don't want to eat healthy, I want a cheeseburger. The food here? Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's just play a little bit longer.
Is anyone watching?
Yes.
Great, that's awesome. Sorry, am I not supposed to ask that?
It's like, whatever.
It's a faux pas.
It's like a faux pas. Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
is anybody watching?
Well,
like,
I can't see. I can't
Right.
see the screen. So I apologize. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching.
well,
I'm
even
just
if they're not
asking.
watching now, they might watch in the future. You
That's
know,
true.
it might be like a VOD thing. So like, it's like Tenet, Emily, which we watched last night. It's not about the
Watch
views
it
we
in
get
reverse.
today. Yeah. If you consume all this content in reverse, it's far more interesting than watching it in its present iteration. We're doing this now so that we can then later go back, learn what we did wrong, and then send a team of
and
people.
then do it again,
Yes.
but backwards.
We need to do a temporal pincher on this playthrough.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's funny. Just the honesty in your voice. Is anybody watching? Like that's like your inner voice telling you, like, does it matter if I make art? Like, does it matter?
I mean, that's
Is
like
any-
every day.
Oh, that's true.
But I'm glad people are watching. I was gonna be sad if people were not watching.
Nigel Collins is watching.
Hi, Nigel.
So I'm sitting down to eat lunch. I think. Let's see how long this sequence goes, and maybe after they eat their lunch, we'll eat our dinner. Oh
What's that?
God!
Ew.
Oh my
That's a
God!
furry.
Okay. Oh God! All right, that's a furry, I guess. All right, I have a confession. I'm really freaked out by like little transitions like that, like where it's like there was music and it wasn't even a jump scare, but like even just like sliding a thing like and you don't know it, any explanation. I never played Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's essentially the game where it's like it's just a JPEG that pops up and scares you.
Mhm.
I got very nervous about what this was. Now it's kind of embarrassing, but at the time when you're processing it, it's like animal instinct takes over. I'm overthinking this.
I like the pun there. Penguin there.
Every single background has had a penguin pun.
Yeah, I did notice the penguin.
Yeah. They had a penguin wearing a bow tie in a previous.
Aw.
Yeah. Close to our hearts. All right. I think this is incoherent screaming.
Yeah.
With my mind and body screaming wildly, my paralyzed form was unable to move from the vision of terror before me. If you guys didn't think we were playing an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired dating game, twist! Half person, half animal waves their appendages. And usually, knowing me, a half person, half animal, not a bad quality. But here, it's a very bad quality.
It's like H.P. Lovecraft meets Florida. It's
Oh!
not good.
Ooh, I think you just came up with Star's next original series.
God.
What would you call it? You would call it like the Lovecraft Keys or something,
Yeah.
right? Hello, anyone in there? Waking Nightmare. That's funny.
Oh.
It's a woman, or just a very effeminate-looking person. True. Looks like you've stabilized. Wait. Was the
Or a robot.
yeah? Or is this either a feminine person or a robot? Vote in the chat. Yeah. Yes, agreed, Dustin.
Sorry if I traumatized you. Really? Can we start over, maybe?
Also, the fact that the eyes seem to have been cut out of the neck of the, you know what I mean? Like that's a little body horror stuff.
It's like the old school mascots where they had like that little mesh and then neck.
Oh yeah, but they made no like attempt to like cover it up. It was
yeah,
like
it's just like a whole.
I'm Ashley.
and I'm Sam? It should have been a question.
Also Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo.
Ooh.
It's my secret yet not so secret identity.
Are those your real arms? I mean wings? Everybody's
Did you
intense.
Sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph?
No.
Oh, I thought you would recognize Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is the mascot of the Funplex after
Do you
all.
think flamingos scream video games to you, Em?
No.
Yeah.
You work here? Since when?
Today, this morning to be specific.
Awesome! Welcome to the Funplex.
I don't recall seeing any flamingo things around this place. Are we sure this woman isn't just a criminal on the run, posing as the funky flamingo?
Let's see.
Okay, I think Ashley has a little bit of like creative thinking. You could have collected the password on a piece of paper. You searched your heart and decided a 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed. Okay. All right, we just met. So there's a thing where you meet certain people, and I'm no good at what I call bits. If you're in the comedy world, it's like everybody's doing a bit. They're playing a character or they're doing some kind of joke. And I don't, everybody knows like I'm terrible at bits. I love puns. I love having fun. I love laughter. But bits, it's like I
You're
can't.
bit blind.
I'm bit blind, and I'm bad at them, and this screams bit to me, and I can't process it. It's not like I don't. I guess what I'm saying is like certain bits are totally fine. I just don't know when they're happening, and I get very bothered by that.
Yeah, you're bit blind.
I'm bit blind.
You sometimes do bits.
Yeah,
But you are bit blind.
but I'm an inelegant comedian, and that everyone knows that I'm doing it.
True. But that's kind of what makes you great.
You're very sweet. She's definitely passionate about this fictional scenario. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna go with that. Is that how I come across to people as a creepy trespasser? Maybe he does have a point. Do you ever sometimes say my mildness can be off-putting? That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, I could just become a criminal. Oh, now Ashley wants to be my partner in crime, but for a price. This entrepreneurial, nutty person.
Gotta hustle.
She's got to hustle, even if what she's saying has no basis in reality. That's her hustle.
Yeah.
I get slipped him in a good story too. Yeah, I just started. Please don't tell me that all I've looked forward to is screams and broken things. I want to move up the world. I got things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Okay, she's a cosplayer. Cosplay? Nani? As we switch topics, it's like she's a completely different person. Ashley's eyes light up. She smiles. I like the little neon.
I wish she like actually just transformed into a different person. Like just a different face.
Like your literal
Just
perception
super
of what she
literal.
looks like completely
just
changes.
Completely changes.
She seems like a completely different person, and then her appearance changes, and it never goes back.
Yeah.
That's great.
Stupid.
It's a stupid, great idea. It's kind of what makes that great.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're gonna do. People always think, Sam, you must have cosplayed before. You'd be really into cosplay. I've actually never done it because there's part of me that like I want to disappear in a character and all that, and then there's another part of me that's like I kind of just want to wear something fun, but also the characters I want to cosplay as are so obscure. No one will know the reference I'm making. I'm like that guy at Halloween, you know? Like I'd want to choose something that's funny to me.
You could go to a con and make like one person's day though.
That's the only reason I do it.
Make like one.
To find the one person like, what?
like the deepest weirdo.
Lovely weirdo.
You would make their day, and that'd be worth it.
I think I'd do that.
Yeah.
Comment in the chat what you think the most obscure character you could cosplay as is. All right, let's answer this question, and then we should probably make our own choices and go eat some dinner. I'd probably stitch my hands together if I try that. If you're going for terrifying, then yes. I don't know how some tails, but I can appreciate it. I think I'll just be happy about it. I don't feel like being aggressive yet, you know?
No, you're too early. I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, she's doing a thing. We're doing a thing. I sort of like that this arcade has attracted 3 very distinct personality types. Oh, it's nice when hard work is appreciated. Oh, here we go. Let's learn a secret. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm. I was giving her an old test drive. Limbs falling off does seem bad. Whoosh! Off came the arm. Oh yeah, that's terrifying. If you've ever seen mascot videos where like the heads fall off or the arms appendages, that would be spooky. Scary. I like that expression. That's good. Hey, at least you're scaring other people, not just me. I don't want that to happen. I felt so bad. What about you? I am Carl's replacement. I'm the new floor attendant. I attend to the floor. The floor is the thing I am attending to when I am not going into cardiac arrest. At least you're funnier than Carl, that's for sure. I'd give that joke a B. I can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. She'll be so proud. Yes, I have met Gavin and Naomi. Ashley's caught in the middle, too, of this war. Whoa. Wait. Are they going out? Yeah, they can't bicker like an old married couple, because I'm going to date one of them. Classic anime cliche. The ones who fight always end up together. Mark my words, Sam. And we will mark your words, Ashley. We're going to pick up on these adventures with Ashley in the next edition. Thank you, Evelyn McGregor, for joining us for this edition. But yes, we will definitely revisit this. Now we know that there's an interesting triad of characters here at this arcade. We have learned about Naomi and her love of cabinets, her dislike of Gavin, and now the horrifying body horror and furry inclinations of Ashley. I'm looking forward to a deeper dive into this game the next time we pick it up. But yeah, we're going to call it for right now. You guys have a wonderful evening. And remember, we have Super Dating Simulator is back this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard for our show. And we are also raising money for a worthy cause. For Stop AAPI Hate, and we're going to be raising money. We're actually going to be matching donations up to $100. We'll figure out how to mark that when we do it. But obviously with everything that's been going on, and even before now, and everything that's been happening, I think it's the least we can do, the very least we can do to make some donations, stand up against racism, stand up against white supremacy, and support our friends, support our family. So Stop AAPI Hate will be raising money for that organization. We're looking forward to that. We're also looking forward to having 8 very, very funny comedians joining us and defending their fictional crushes. Tomorrow there should be a graphic going out that is going to be an explanation of who they're backing, who's going up against whom. The bracketology will be in full effect. So Follow us, Super Dating Simulator, on Instagram and Facebook, Super Dating Sim on Twitter, for those announcements. But thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you here next time with more Arcade Spirits. Probably next time we're going to get Sarah Brown, then read sites, then me again. But maybe some other new announcements coming up. You never know. Have a wonderful evening.